We'll check that out. A P365 from SIG, of course, that's been sexied up from Ben at Boresight Solutions, my favorite plastic polymer gun customizer, one of the originals. Some people say the original because other guys were dipping guns into material. He was one of the first guys to start carving on them. Let's see how this gun works. So really all that he did was created a little bit more texture and higher up, which is where I need it. I'm gonna just dump a mag into the A zone. Let's see what it looks like. We're at about 5 yards. Here we go. I'm gonna zoom in down there. That was 10 rounds, pretty darn quick, and I bet you we're 4 inches. Let's see what that looks like. There's a couple more in that mag. I'm not unhappy with that. The gun is a lot more sticky, meaning it adheres to my flesh. What I'm telling you is that little bit of material right there makes a big difference. Watch the gun. Part of it's how I control recoil. Part of it is that now we've got that gun sticking better, because that was really the sticking point for me. The original SIG, this gun before it went to Ben, this is all smooth from the mag release button up. Just that little bit there makes a big difference. I'll dump this mag into the A zone. I'm gonna grab a fresh mag and I'm gonna try to keep them in one of those 4-inch circles. Here we go. All right. How'd that recoil look as that diminished mag? We'll do the same thing now, except into one of those 4-inch circles. We'll give you a different angle of the dangle here so you can see what's up. So again, we're at about 5 yards. I'll shoot the 4-inch circle on the right. And my goal is, I want to go as fast as I can while keeping the rounds inside of the target zone. Ready? Here we go. Ah! I did it, man. When I threw that shot, I adjusted my grip. The thing I told you guys about in our last video, that mag, something in my grip dropped that mag. I dropped that shot because I did not have a good grip. I adjusted, and as soon as I did, I felt that mag come loose. Which is why we have an empty chamber. So we'll try that again. Tell you what, that might be my grip, but it's also what happens when you've got man-sized hands gripping this little gun. We'll try it again. I'm trying to feel what's happening. The gun's so small in my hands, it's really hard for me to feel what part of my hand is contacting. Of course, it's not rocket science. There's only so much that can be happening. So this is the fight. You want to control the recoil of this little gun and get that good high grip and try to extract whatever performance you can out of it. That's the trade-off, that button may get hit. We'll try it again. I want you to be able to see what's happening with my hands here. I've got that target on the left now. A little bit of a hiccup. Woo! All right, so something I'm noticing right out of the gate here. This gun most definitely sticks to my hands better. The more aggressive texture, and this Ben's texture here, is actually softer on the skin, believe it or not. It's softer than the stock SIG texture, but what he does with these bigger pores is it allows your flesh to drop down into those pores, especially if you've got rougher hands. It does a great job. Let's try that again. Does it look flat? Does it look pretty good? Got a shit grip on that. Look at all that space. Now, if you were in a fight, you'd have to keep going, right? You couldn't just say, I got a shit grip. So I got that shit grip. That's the grip that I got coming out of the holster. I'm not going to adjust up. I'm going to grip up, and let's see. Watch the difference in recoil. I can feel it going like this. Do you see it too? Do you? Ah! I got it! Empty mag, try some offhand. The little gun will do it, but if you, again, as I said in our last video, if you expect this little gun to do what your Glock 19 or your Beretta or your M&P or whatever full-size gun you're shooting, if you expect it to do the same thing, you're wrong. It's not going to. Just like your compact car is not going to pull the weight of a pickup truck, your convertible is not going to do the same thing as your minivan. This gun it's got some firepower in a small package. The trade-off, though, is going to be the ability with which you can deploy it, with which you can safely get it out of your clothes, and you have to weigh that out. If in the moment of truth that you need to defend your life or the life of some other innocent person, will this gun give you the tool that you need? Are you able to rely on it? Is your training going to get the job done? And are you able to put hits where they need to be? If the answer is no, if you're not comfortable with that, if you don't have the wherewithal, the time, the energy to put in to make that happen, I'd tell you not to carry it. But if you have the time, the energy, the wherewithal, the thought to analyze and understand that this gun is not going to do the same thing, this is not a bad platform to have 13 rounds, and I'm assuming soon enough somebody will come out with some extended mags beyond the extended mags that come from SIG, and maybe we can get 15 or 16 rounds on this tiny little platform. And when that's the case, they'll give us a little bit more to grab onto, but it's still not going to change issues with the mag release and things of that nature. Who knows what they're going to come up with next? I'd like to see. This is Mickey with CarryTrainer.com. I hope that you enjoyed this quick view of the SIG P365 that's been doctored by Ben at Boresight Solutions. Maybe I'll come back to the range another time and we'll do a head-to-head between the totally stock and the Boresight Solutions version, just to see recoil control. It's minimal, but if you're trying to extract every bit of performance, it does pay huge dividends. Guys, subscribe to the channel if you dig it. If you're looking for training, CarryTrainer.com is how you find us. We appreciate that you guys watch this stuff. I appreciate you. I hope that the information that we're giving you helps you in some way, shape, or form become a better shooter, a better person, maybe even a better protector of you and yours. Be well. Don't be a dickhead. Hey, send Drew an email to, damn it, Drew, I couldn't think of your email. Guys, do me a favor. In the comments, tell Drew how much you appreciate him, because none of these videos would be available if it wasn't for his awesome filming and editing skills that he tirelessly works on to make these videos available to you and me. I'd just be some schlep filming with my camera if not for Drew. Tell him how much you appreciate him. Peace.